Honestly, I wish someone told me this before, that this was going to be the most powerful thing in my healing journey. This is the key to coming back to yourself, to finding your center, to feeling grounded, to feeling that connection deeply to yourself. Hello everyone. Welcome in. I'm Kanwal Jehan. I'm excited that you are here. Today we are going to be doing a 15-minute breath work journey. We're going to do this in 3 rounds, and the technique is super simple. So in the last video I taught you how to do the straw breathwork technique, and you were able to relax within 5 to 10 minutes of doing that, with or without music, or with or without closing your eyes. With this one, what we're going to do is, you can keep your eyes closed, you can keep your eyes open, it really doesn't matter as long as you are doing this correctly. And I'm going to show you what that means. As long as you're doing this correctly, what's going to happen is you're going to feel it within the first couple of minutes. So when we do the first round of this, what we're doing is, it's really quite simple. We're breathing in through the mouth, and we're breathing out of the mouth. So when we're breathing in and out of the mouth, what we're doing is we're filling up that belly of yours, the lungs and the chest, in through that inhalation through the mouth. So imagine placing your hand in front of you, or having a mirror in front of you, and you're literally breathing in and out into your hand or onto that mirror. So the whole point of this breath work is to imagine in your head that the mirror in front of you is just getting foggier and foggier. So the minute you inhale, it's not foggy, but the minute you exhale, the fog comes on. And so it's really that rhythm we want to play with this breath work. What this is going to do, this is going to help you calm your nerves. This is going to help you relax within minutes if you're having anxiety or a panic attack. It's going to slow that down, definitely. But if you're breathing constantly into your chest and you're using this as a way to release panic attacks, this might not be the way to do it, because we really want to come into the belly. So another meditation or another breath work might work even better for you. Or for panic attacks, what I recommend is lying down closer to a wall with your feet and legs closer to the wall and extended onto the wall, and letting that blood circulate from your feet back up to your head, and then you can be there, and then you can meditate or relax in an inversion, though we want to have that for 5 minutes. For this, I'll show you how to do this in another video, and I'll link it here when I have that video. So back to this breath work session, we're going to do the 3 rounds. We're going to be breathing in through the belly, up into the lungs, into the chest, through the mouth, and exhaling and releasing from the mouth, and breathing in and breathing out. What you'll start to see, if you've never done this, that it's going to feel a bit uncomfortable. And yes, it's going to feel a little difficult, even though it is not. It is simple. So I don't want you to get in your head about it. What we want to do is, we want to do this together. Just stick to the breathwork session, stay with my voice, stay with the music in the background, and as we're doing this, you'll see that it will help you get clear in your head as well as you release from your body. So if there's any emotional release that needs to happen, if you're feeling guilty, there's shame, there's anger, there's any of these things, on a more advanced level, what we do is we work on actually helping you release that by setting an intention. For this one, we just want to keep it super simple so you can feel and understand how this breath work works. So with that said, what I want you to do is, I just want you to come into a quiet space. Sit down with your legs crossed if you need to, or you can have them extended in front of you. I would recommend sitting on the floor, sitting on a chair, and just taking a moment here with your eyes open. And with that open awareness, just look around you. and see what's going on around you in the room you're in. And hopefully there isn't much activity other than just objects in front of you. So look to your left and look at the objects in your room. Then look at your right and see the objects in that room. Look in front of you. And once you have done that scan with your open eyes, I want you to take an internal check and check in with your body and with your heart. How does it feel? And then ask your heart, what does it need? And once you know that, just take a moment here and slowly start to breathe in through your nostrils first. Fill up your belly, your lungs, and your chest. And exhale from your mouth. We're just doing a little bit of prep before we get into the first round of the breath work. Breathing in just through the nostrils so you can feel the difference. Fill up the belly, the lungs, and the chest. And exhale. And move your shoulders, your arms. Just do a little shake. Breathing in again, in through the nostrils. And exhale from your mouth. And shake it off. Shake your shoulders, shake your arms, your wrists. Beautiful. Now, we're going to slowly start to begin. The first round will be for 5 minutes. The second round will be for 5 minutes. The third round will be for 5 minutes. We will take maybe 30 seconds break between each of these rounds. For more advanced practitioners, what I recommend doing is, or intermediary, just keep on going through the 30 seconds where we take a silence. And so for beginners, for people who have never done this, and you just really want to get a feel of, wow, this is going to be, I recommend that you take that 30 seconds break. For others, I recommend that you experienced practitioners, that you just skip that and you just continue going on, because we will have the music in the background. And so with that said, take a long deep breath in through your mouth, and exhale from your mouth. in through the mouth one more time, and exhaling from the mouth. Just moving your shoulders, relaxing your spine, letting your shoulders drop. Let's take a 30 seconds break here, just listening to the sound of your own breath. Breathing in through the nostrils, in and out, and see how light your head feels. See how calm the heart feels. See how there's lightness in just your being. Taking a moment here to really feel into that calmness, the relaxation happening only within 5 minutes. If there's any more tension, any more stress, we're going to work on that in the next 5 minutes and then in the third round. And so let's begin again. In through the mouth, fill up the belly, the lungs, and the chest. And exhale from the mouth. You may need to go slow in the beginning for those of you who really still are learning how to fill up the belly, the lungs, and the chest, rather than first breathing into your heart space or the chest. And so just take your time. Even if I'm moving a little bit faster in my breathing, you can slow yours. If you move faster, it's okay. Just see how that feels as well. So the first round is going to be slower, the second round is going to be a little bit faster, and the third round we're going to go faster, still keeping in mind that if you can't go fast isn't the goal. It's always filling up that belly and breathing into the belly. So the deeper you're breathing into the belly, in and out, that is the key goal here. The faster we want to go, what ends up happening is you start to release on the next level. So the first practice here is going to be really deeply breathing into the belly and releasing it from there. Let's do the second round. Breathing in through the mouth, into the belly, lungs, and chest. And exhaling from the mouth. Relaxing the chest, the lungs, and the shoulders. Breathing in again. And breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Keeping up with the rhythm and the pace. You can move your spine, you can move the belly, you can move your chest upwards as you inhale and pulling in the belly as you exhale, and really see how your body wants to respond to the breathing in and breathing out. This is normal for you to release from the back of your throat any sounds that might need to come up, anything you need to really release. I would activate that throat. You're already activating it naturally. If anything really needs to come through, let that sound come through you in the form of that emotion that wants to release. Just continue at this pace for the next 4 minutes. Let's slow it down and take a 30-second break, breathing in through the nostrils and exhaling from the nostrils, and really feel that lightness in your chest. Relaxing that belly, let it drop, let your shoulders drop. It's okay. You're doing great. And now, when you're ready, we want to start with round 3. Fill up the belly, the lungs, and the chest in through the mouth. And exhale from the mouth. Relax the shoulders, the chest, the belly. Relax your hips. And for this round, we want to go even a bit faster. If you can't, it's okay to stay at the first round level or the second round level, and make sure to breathe deeply. Let's get started. it down by inhaling in through the nostrils, filling up the belly, the lungs, and the chest. And exhaling from the nostrils, feeling that yumminess, bringing a smile to your face, feeling that lightness in your head, going down your ears, the back of your neck, relaxed or relaxing, and really your shoulders, feeling less stressed, less burdened, your heart feeling more expansive, and your belly just feeling that warmth from doing this deep, deep, deep breath work. Maybe at this point your eyes are closed. If they're not, that's okay. But for those of you who have your eyes closed, you can slowly start to open them up and just come back into the space. And now look at the left of the room, just observing what's happening in the room. Look at the right of your room, look at the front, look at above you, look at below you, and maybe shake your wrist, maybe shake your body, sway from side to side. I'm gonna sway in this chair right here because it just feels so good every time I do these breathwork sessions with you. Even though I'm leading, we're still doing this together, and so I love it that we're all in it together. What I would recommend doing after this breathwork journey is to meditate, to journal, to be in silence and observe what's going on within you. You can write it down with one word. Don't write paragraphs and paragraphs where you won't come back to this unless you love journaling. But for those of you, you could just write one word that continued coming up, or a feeling that continued coming up, and then you can put that on a post-it and you can come back and do this breathwork journey again for tomorrow. If you need to do it again later in the day, you can do that as well. There is no limit to how many times you can do meditation and breathwork. What it's going to do is it's going to really relax you, slow you down, and help you see clearly. I hope you enjoyed this breathwork journey. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. We really enjoy creating these videos for you. Drop in the comments what other topics you'd like us to talk about, converse on, also have it on our podcast, and what other meditations you'd like me to create for you. With that said, I'm sending you guys so much love, and continue doing these breathwork journeys. Continue with your practice. You're doing beautifully. I'm so proud of you, and I will see you guys soon.